Now, the millions of drivers could receive compensation if they bought a vehicle before January 2021 on finance, in what Martin Lewis believes could lead to the second biggest payout in UK history after PPI.
Well, Martin joins us now. So who could this benefit and in what situation, Martin?
Hello, and hello especially
there.
to you, Kate. It's very nice to see you back.
Thank you, Martin.
So this is for anyone who bought a car, a van, a motorbike or a campervan on finance before the 28th of January 2021. When I say finance, I mean specifically PCP or hire purchase deals, which is an enormous number of people. Millions of people are collectively owed billions back. Just to put this into context, this is all about the regulator, the FCA, launched a massive investigation into this in January, 4 weeks ago. I've been working on my guide ever since. We launched the guide and a free tool that does the template and sends the whole complaint, does it all for you at no cost, on Tuesday night at 7:30. So we have had one full day of it. Since Tuesday night at 7:30, 230,000 complaint letters have already been sent. Now, just to give you the numbers on that, it's expected 40% of people who are in this broad category that you had car finance, it was for personal use, you had it at that time, it was PCP or HP, 40% are expected to have had this hidden commission, which is what this scandal is all about. So if we take 260,000, we have 40% of it, and the average payout is expected to be £1,100. That means already in just one full day, that equates to £115 million. We're at that scale. I've never seen anything like it. Even the final days of PPI weren't like this. So I should probably tell you what the problem is.
Yeah.
So this is what happened. When you were buying car finance, there was this thing called discretionary commission arrangements. And what that means is that finance firms said to car dealers and brokers, hey, charge as much interest as you like, you can make up the interest rate, and the more interest you charge, the more commission we will bung you. And they did. They were giving far, far higher interest rates than they needed to do so, and it wasn't declared. So the customer thought this is a fixed interest rate, there's no negotiation, I can't walk away. They had no chance to do that because this is totally hidden. So the really strange thing about this mis-selling campaign, and why I'm looking straight down the barrel to tell people, is if you had a car, a van, a motorbike, a campervan on finance before the 28th of January 2021, you may have been missold and you will not know now. And even when I've told you if you're in that category, all that tells you if could you have been missold? So part of the complaint process and what the template letter does is the first one is to say, tell me, did you have a discretionary commission arrangement in place on my finance? And if you did, it's very likely when the FCA rules in September, because I don't believe it would do a mammoth investigation like this unless it was pretty sure it was going to rule that there's been systemic wide-scale mis-selling, and it's just dotting its I's, crossing its T's to prevent judicial review at the moment. It's going to rule that you should probably get your money back. We don't know that for certain, but I'm 90% there. This is a massive game changer, and as I say, it was a very small thing, but what we launched on Tuesday, we're over 250,000 complaints already, and the numbers are still rocketing.
So, Martin, you're expecting to get that clearance with regards to them in September. What about the amount of money that people could expect? I know it's quite hard for you to sort of pick, because I guess it depends how much finance they took out on the vehicle.
I've lost sound. Someone needs to reconnect that, please.
Yeah, you lost your sound. Can you hear us, Martin? Can you hear us? Have we lost Martin?
We may have
Sounds
lost
like
Martin.
we may have lost. Are you back in? He's looking towards us.
He's had a technical breakdown.
So in theory, well, I think what Martin was going to go, because the question is how much money might you get for that
And because people will be
commission?
thinking there's a huge amount that I have to think about and work, but if the £1,000 figure that he was talking about there, that would mean it would be worth it.
Absolutely worth it. And as Martin says, they've got that tool that will make it very easy for you to be able to get the complaint in and actually try and do this and make it as simple as possible. Because as we were saying, trying to track back and understand what you've done financially, if you've kept the details.
Yeah, and a lot of people will have done, and a lot of people won't have done, and so it will be good, Martin. I'm sure we'll be back again to tell people how they can go about it, because it will get easier and easier.
Sorry, we lost you, Martin.
Yeah, good to speak to him.
Can you hear us now?
I can. Sorry about that. Yes.
No, we're out of time, unfortunately, but it's good to see you, and I'm sure you'll have more of this for people on your website.
To guide people along the way.
Yeah, just go and look at it. It's a free template. It's dead easy. The checklist is there. You can go back to almost 2007. You should be looking it up since then. It's absolutely mammoth. Again, spread the word. This is a game changer, and you don't need to pay anyone. You do not need to use a no-win, no-fee firm to do this. You do it yourself for free very easily.
Brilliant.
Martin, thank you. Perfectly
Thanks a lot, Martin.
summed up.